Hi everybody, welcome back. It's a nice sunny Central California day and I believe it's supposed to be 109 today. Got a big cool down. So I have a lot of things I want to share today, but I don't know if I'll do them in several videos or what. But first I want to talk about the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. So I'm doing it now and I'm very excited, so I thought I'd show you what I've done so far and then tell you a couple things. Now, because it's long and thin, like this, so, I mean, it's going to be hard to see. So we'll just go like this first. I don't know. I can't keep trying to make everything go down. Okay. Now, let's see. Somewhere around here I have a tape measure, but of course I don't know where that is, so. Oh, here, I got this mat thing. So let's say if it goes from here, of course it's backward. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 by something. 12. So 12 by 12, but with another, probably 12. So it's probably 12 by 24. And then I'm really enjoying doing this, but I was worried about, okay, so this is a really thick, I think it's hemp, but I can't really remember, but it's thick, but it's kind of soft. Someone's washed it nicely and I don't know, it's soft. It's not that hard, but it's not floppy. It's nice and thick. So I was worried though, because Sarah started to put all of her fun stuff on here, and I thought, well, I want to put my fun stuff, but it's not that big. So I thought, well, and I think this is all the fabric. Well, I think I had a little bit of fabric of this left, but I gave it to my grandson to do some shibori dyeing with it. So yeah, I don't have it to lengthen it, but this kind of segues into something else I want to share. I bought a journal from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke, and she also had a sale a while ago, and I got tons of stuff. I forgot that I bought it because I told her just to save it till you send it out. This is going to segue in, I promise. What did I do with it? Anyway, so down here I have a basket that has tons of stuff in it. It's my Roxy Journal Stitchery basket. So then I got, this was in the stash of stuff I apparently bought, and it looks very similar. And what I like about it, number one, is the little, the end of it here that has little hand-stitched flowers, and I like that it has a tattered hole somewhere right here. I love that. So I think it will go nicely with this because it's very similar material, but it's not the same. So I'm thinking I can add more onto it, but I don't want to figure out how much more until I, get going. So now I don't feel like I have to be so, what's the word? So stingy with what I want to do. So I'm going to show you what I've done so far. So let's go. This thing is, well, I know this thing is, okay. I need to put something under the mat because it's blurry. I know, this was some of that pretty fabric. Let's go at the bottom. At the bottom of this. Keep everything so neat, and then I start digging around and then it's not neat anymore. So let's go like this. This is some of this lovely fabric I sent to Juanita. Okay, so we're gonna go like that. Isn't it beautiful? It's so gorgeous. It's a France. The gal told me it's a France ticking, and it's very vintage. It's just amazing how it feels. But anyway, so we'll put this on here. There we go. That looks nice. Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm doing. So I did a pea. Now I found a pattern on Etsy. Had an alphabet pattern, so I thought, oh, I like that, so I'm going to do that one. What I did was I put this one on first, and I believe this was sent to me by a wonderful subscriber. And I don't have right on my head here which one it is. I think it's Johnny, maybe, not Johnny, different Johnny, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so this was a P, and I put this down here with some of my favorite fabrics around it. And because it was on the square of I believe it was on like the corner of a handkerchief, then, so it's kind of skewed. It was kind of, you have to skew it. So I went ahead and just put a border on it, and then, you know, I'll figure out what I'm going to do around the border. But so I'm excited now that I have endless amount of space I could do. So what I've been doing is like making it one element, because it's very hard to hold a big piece like this to do all the embroidery on it, you know. So like this, I did a little square here with some tatting, and just did a little, kind of what Sarah did, a little collage there of some of the fun fabrics. And then I had a monogram, or no, one of those laundry tags that has GP, which my husband is Jean and I'm Pam, so I like that. I had several of those, so they've been around on other projects that I've done. And then over here's the, like I said, the P that I got, and I was able to, because I got a new printer that's sort of, it's a Canon, and so I was able to print on this fabric here. So I printed on it and then just stitched over it. So obviously, duh. And so I really like how it turned out. And then in here I just put some more stuff, but I have so much more stuff I'd like to put on here, so that's why I'm very excited I have more stuff, more room. This is a vintage suffix puff, and then just some fun stuff. This is, I happened to find this, and it came from Australia. Happened to find this on Etsy, and it's one of these monogram. I think when I search for it, it's called either like a lingerie medallion, or just a laundry medallion or something, initial with initials, you know, like a, so you just have to search and figure out, you know, it's hard to know exactly what it is, but it's 2 P's. So I was very excited about that. Put that on there. Then I got a group of these little dealies here. I got quite a few, so I'm gonna scatter them around, I think, but I just sewed it on here. Then this is another one here that I did that has some of this fabric here. I just love the red, the brown, the cream color in this. I just love it. And so anyway, over here I put one of those linen buttons, and I had another PP put right there. And then I'm gonna look like a egomaniac or something with all the P's everywhere. And then this is that, if you've watched my videos and you've seen all my little slow stitch stuff that I've done and my snippet rolls and things, I've always used this stuff. So this is a little bit of a, I don't have a lot of it left, but I'm going to, I put that, it's a veil that has these antique little rhinestones in here. So I just put that there. So now I have tons of other stuff I want to do, and I want to show you some of the things I figured out for this. I'm very excited, in case you can't tell. Oh, did I bring one thing? Let's see. I gotta find that. But I have so much stuff. If I showed you this basket, it's a huge round basket that's probably at least 20 inches round and probably 10 inches deep, and it's filled with stuff, and I keep honing out stuff because I just have too much. Okay, where's that piece of soap? Okay, I'm gonna find something because I want to show you something fun I figured out, which I think could help other people. So just a moment. Okay, I'm back. So what I like about this project is that it's called Treasure Hunt. And so a lot of things, I mean, you know, I like certain laces, but they're not, I don't know if, you know, I don't know what, you know, I just like them. But I want to also put things that have to do with things that are sentimental to me. And so I had these little stars. I want to put either some of them, all of them, I don't know. I thought about putting some up here. Can you see this? I got, yeah, like that. Putting them up here possibly, I don't know. But these are stars that have to do with my dad's service in the military. And so see how they are though? They're pokey on the back. And I thought, well, how am I going to do that to where it's not going to ruin everything? And I thought, I don't mind cutting them down a little bit, but then I found this thing, you know, these earring backs that are always on earrings. So I could put this on one side underneath, you know, then I could cut them off to there, and that should be able to hold these on here perfectly. So I thought that would be super cool to just scatter them around. So I wanted to share that. This is a piece of, it's a sample piece of homemade soap that a friend of mine makes homemade soap. And so I just use it I use it to make, you know, if you stick your needle in there, it'll make, you know, it helps it go through fabric easier or whatever if you're having some trouble. But I thought, oh, I'm going to put my stars in there because I know I'm going to lose them. You know, I just know it. So I just thought I would share some of that. I'm thinking that will work out nicely, and you know, it means something to me. So I think you got a star every time you updated or you re-enroll. What's it called? When you re-enlist. I think you got it. So I think there's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and so he was a lifer. So that makes, I don't know what I should know more, but he died in 1968 or 9. And so I don't remember a lot of stuff, but I don't know how long the enrollment up, you know, period is. So anyway, is it 2 years or can't be 3 years? Because that would be 3 times 10 would be, unless he got a star that's for something else. He might have got one for something else, but I don't know. Let me see, do they all look alike? I think they all look alike. Anyway, so that's these. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I'm thinking, so now I feel more free that if I wanted, there's a lot of things that I would really like to put on here for us if I have anything handy. For example, let's see. I know I had some really fun stuff that I really, really like, and I don't know where it went. I don't know where it is. I don't know. And I thought, well, if I put everything on there that I would like to put on there, I'm going to have it all full by by the next prompt. So that'll be fun. I'm very excited now. And, you know, I plan on doing a lot of stitching around stuff, but I don't know. I don't want to do it yet because I'm not sure what I want to do. So anyway, so that's my Roxy's Journal stitchery, just like that. Isn't this fabric so lovely? Okay, that's going to go over here like that. And okay, so now what was I going to show? I was going to tell you something else before. Oh, so I'll just show you an update on my, I forget how far I went with you guys on my, how does it go? It goes like that. No, like this, yeah. On my, I know I talked about this one, and I'm sorry, I really intended on showing all this, but I don't know. Brown paper, excuse me. I can't remember where I went, but this was framed. Frame sounds pretty good because I did layer, or no, I'll just show you what I did. I'll just show you what I did. How's that? How's that? Just like this. Okay, so we discussed how we're going to put it on. I think I'm putting it on like this somehow to the back, but we'll get to that later. So this was just the good vibes. And I did the same idea that Rachel is. I enjoy doing what I'm doing here, so that's the good vibes. Pop of color, and I think I talked about those roses and about the color yellow. Over here was my funny butterfly that was negative space that I tried to do. This one is tickets and tags. So here's a tag and there's a ticket. Okay. Over here is flip out. So this flips out, and then I love these buzzards. Like I said, I saw one in Kentucky. I think I might have told you that. The black buzzard, I think they're black vulture. And I just made the guy pull over so I could get a picture of it. This is out of off of a book page or something. But I just love them. They look prehistoric. They look so much nicer than the turkey vultures we get here. Okay, layers and layers. Now, I don't remember talking about this, so I'm thinking maybe this is about where it was. So we have layers and on layers, and there's tons of layers, as you can see. This is, there under here is some, this is like on the top, this is napkin, this is a napkin. And then I put, this is something I put, you know, I colored that all, and then I layered it on top, layers and layers. This is tissue paper, I think, this stuff, so that's what that is. Over here was framed, so I just put this, this little kitty cat. It's a vintage card. Oh yeah, the card's right here. So it's a vintage card. I think it's C for cat, and it's a little tuxedo cat, so I put her right there because I have a tuxedo cat. This is brown paper, so you see the brown paper, and I just did some stamping and collage over it. This is balance, so I think I did Rachel's idea where it was like you did the sides balance each other, so I did these stamps here, and then I just colored them in with some gel pens, and then and this is stripped back. I have to tell you a funny so luckily I watched something before I did it because I thought it was striped back. I hate the English language. I reported that somewhere, and I thought, you know, it's very difficult, the English language. But anyway, so I asked Gene, how do you spell striped? And he told me, and then I go, how do you spell stripped? He goes, two-piece. I go, I hate the English language. Anyway, but there's stripes here too, but stripped. So she said that was like just nothing on the back. So what I did was I painted over the top like that with gesso. Okay. This one is paper samples. So I just had all kinds of different papers. Music paper that I did some drawing on. This is a piece of book page. This is somebody's mailing label that came in something. These are just some painted papers I did. So, you know, just samples of stuff. I know Rachel did it really cool, but kind of wanted to do that, but I didn't want to copy her. So this is my sample page. Okay, over here are things that you're grateful for, and I wrote down some things here. And then I just did some drawing because I carried over the sampler page. I kind of made this a sample too here, just sort of different things. Okay. This is details. You don't get much more detailed than a map. So I put a piece of map here, just collage it on here and put details. Over here, this is, it says Tom. Tom. I'm insane. It says Tom. This is Tom. This is, oh, torn. I can't read my writing. I write so close together. Torn. There's tons of torn paper everywhere. So I just decorated then. There's torn paper all over the place. So this was, I like this. I did July right here because it's Junk Journal July. This is pockets, I think. No, tucked away. So I have this little thing here with a little tucked away tag. How's that? Okay, you can do it. Okay. Maximal. So I liked what Rachel did, but I kind of had done it too before. So it wasn't just that I'm copying her. I did the same sort of thing because I like flowers. California poppy. I love the poppies. The California poppies, that is. Okay, so over here we have pause, which was just, so this was already done, so I just didn't do anything. Then over here we have, this one was favorite supply, which is obviously, I put book page and digital, so a little bit of everything there. This was interactive. Now you open this and it's got a little magnet there, and inside is some flowers. It's my interactive. It's a door that's, okay, then over here, letter to self. Here's, I found someone who had a digital that's a letter to my beautiful soul. Favorite thing to do is write to myself. I haven't written anything, as you see. I got to think about that. Okay, contrast. So I decided to do the color wheel. So I did, this is purple and an orange color. I think this is blue and yellow. And I used the gel pens. I just contrasted the blue and orange and yellow and purple. Oh, this is purple. This is supposed to be blue, a blue purple, obviously. Look at it. Okay. And then over here we have pockets. It's pretty easy. Got a pocket here and a pocket here. Oh, look, it came off. I have to fix that. And I'm going to put him in there just like that. Okay, overlap. I think everything pretty much overlaps, but this digital was really cool because it overlaps all of this stuff. So I stuck that on there. Very vintage. Okay, so in here we have very vintage. I just, collaged. And it's a postcard, or it's a Lion coffee advertisement. So that's in here. Photograph. So I have a picture. It looks like a big ink blot, but these are my two cats on my bed. And so this is my tuxedo and my black cat right there. So just like that. There we go. Over here we have cozy. So to me, cozy, I mean, lots of things are cozy, but I decided to just focus on the socks because something about in the winter and wool socks, they are my cozy space. So I just did that. This one was postcard, and that was yesterday. This is a postcard I've been keeping forever. There was nothing written on the back, so I just glued it down, but it's a pretty peacock. Over here I have, this was upcycled. So these are little notes and from Etsy shops when people send me something. I thought, well, this is perfect. I'll just put them in here. And plus she said here, pop the kettle on and enjoy your little creative time. And I like that. So I just put it in there. And I think we're caught up, right? Caught up. Yes. That was the 28th and that is today. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now the next thing I want to do is to talk about Brooke from Recreations by Brooke. I'm trying to keep this nicely. I love this fabric. Okay. So she had a sale recently, and so I purchased a ton of stuff. I forgot because I also bought her purple slow stitch journal. Check this out. Isn't that pretty? And so here's her little card. Creations by Brooke on she's on Etsy, and she's also here on just a Facebook group, and she's also here on YouTube. So I'll put that in here. So look at this. Oh, now I need more journals. Like I need a hole in the head, but I kind of collect them, and I use some for certain things, and then others I just keep, and I want to use them all for something, but I have so many. But isn't this beautiful? So she did a slow stitching. The earth laughs and flowers. I love that. I love that quote by him. Okay, so if we open this like this, it's all beautifully stitched. I love everyone stitching when they do stuff like this because I know what it's like. In fact, I'm having a lot of pain right here. I don't know what this is right here. I got to go to the doctor. Well, last year, I'm the kind of person that hates to go to the doctor because I go a lot. And so, yeah, it hurts really bad here. So when I hold something, this hand that I do all the stitching part, that doesn't bother me. It's holding something like, let's say I was going to stitch like this, and I hold stuff, it starts to just kill me in here. So there's something wrong. Oh gosh, right there. See, right there. That hurts right in here. So I don't know what that is. So I got to go to the doctor about that. I meant to ask my regular GP the last appointment I have, because I have him every year. I don't like him. He's the one I talked about before. And so I just go once a year, and And so I meant to ask him, and I forgot because he was being sort of nice, and I just wanted to get out of there. And so I forgot. So now I need to go back, and I'm trying to wait for this next appointment. It's another year away, and say, look, I have this problem here. Anyway, so look, isn't this just gorgeous? So I want to share this with you guys. I think she's working on a couple now too. I just love her slow stitching. This came with it, and it's a little booklet of stuff. Oh, it came off. And it's just, these are just little fun scraps of paper. Okay, so that's that, goes with that. I'm gonna put her card in here. Oh, I just see something else that'll go in here perfectly. So this one thing here has been sitting up here forever, and I really want to do this, but look at this. It's purple. These are like soda cans, and they painted them, and they use them to have flowers in. This is for real. It's from a, I don't even know what this is from, but it's from a magazine, and I've had it up there for years. I want to do this, but look, it'll go in here. It'll be perfect. Not that I will ever remember where it is. Oh, something I got from Johnny's sale recently, or a while back, and it doesn't really work. Although it says it's 70, it says it's 80 in here. Maybe that part works. Anyway, it's stuck in there. So this is her journal that she made, and I just want to share some of this fun stuff with you guys. So here we go. She's got a cute little embellishment here. It's like an angel. Music. This guy goes. So you can go like this, like this is the tag right here. I'm thinking, oh, I know. Let's put this. Where's that guy? This guy. And I'm gonna put a card in here too. So let's put this sort of like this right now, just so I can. Maybe I'll actually do it. With a little card in here she did. It's one of those music cards. Pretty as a picture. That's cute. Maybe I'll put her card right here. Okay. Oh, I love this. I love vintage cards. Just look at that. Happy birthday. And it is going to be my birthday soon, so look, I feel like it's, oh, here, it's a little, and this little envelope here. Maybe I'll go like this. Okay. A bag with a funny little piece in here. I love this. Look at this. Pretty, 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 pretty. It's original paper. I like this. This is a furniture receipt she put in here. And if I'm not mistaken, let's see if we can read it. One purchase of 800 feet. Whatever it is, it's only $17 from April 1906. Love that. I would say, look at how expensive things are. Oh, maybe that other thing right here. It's another fun. I know Brooke asked me if I write in the journals, and or she's doing her new one, and I said in the chat, because she was doing stuff live, and she said something about being able to write in the, I don't know, something, she didn't know if there'd be room, and I said writing is overrated. And then she goes, well, what do? Don't you write in them? And it's true, I do write in things, but I also like to draw and doodle and observation. I mean, I don't have to write, today I did this and that and that. I just think that's a little insane to me, but some people like to do that, so. It's a little postcard from somebody, Daddy, 1940. It's cute. I wish I had all the postcards I sent. You know, my mom saved the postcards that I sent hers, but I don't know where they are, and I don't know what happened to them. Little did I know if I got into junk journaling, oh, look at that. She must have did the ink on here. Little did I know that I might want to do that. You know, I might want to save that stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's got little a card in here. This is one of those those little calling card with the name, and they have, sometimes they have on there the little graphic. Something like that. Oh, I'm almost trying to do it. I love this. Look at this. Birthday wishes. Oh, look at the little glass beads and stuff. My nails are really bad. As if you can't tell that. Oh man, I love this. Really teeny, teeny, tiny glass beads with some glitter. Doesn't say the date, but that looks like Russian writing. I don't know. And then another little paper here. Here's another flippy she did. Or no, it's a belly band. And then look at that. Flown. It's cute. So let's get going here, I guess, like that. You could also have underneath it. I always love little coincidences that happened. Okay, so like right here, here's this California poppy. I love California poppies. So she didn't know I was gonna get this journal when she made that, and I just love this little, a poet could not be gay in such a jacquard company. I hate the English language. Anyway, I think it's still on screen. And we have another tuck here. I like how she did this one. And it opens up. Oh, that's nice. Could do a little secret talking in there, a little secret writing. Okay. This looks like an original page. Invitations to receptions and parties, and then over here it has family records. Oh, look how cute that is. That's a church. I like that. See, a lot of things in here, and she didn't even have an idea that I'd buy this. So here's a lovely large tag. Yeah, my big, huge arms. They're not that huge. They're magnified up close. I'm gonna point that out. And here she's got some fun little goodies. Ice coupons. I believe you had to buy coupons with ice. And this is just a little digital. Ledger, antique ledger, more fun stuff. I like that. Let's see, it probably has a date, 1912. It's nice. Oh, I like this one, a bookcase. This bookcase costs $11. 1907. It's amazing to me. I'm sorry my air is probably really loud, but there's no way I can't have air on in here. Wild lupine, is that how you say it? Oh, look how pretty that is. A token of love. This is a nice, hefty journal, Rachel. Brooke. I say recreation, I get this. What does this say? 1908, steel and brass bedstead. This may be some mattress. Is that M-A-T-S? I don't know. Did she buy a bunch of mattresses? Looks like it. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things for $43. I want to go back into it. Of course, my husband goes, remember, they made like 5 cents an hour. This looks like shorthand. I'm just guessing. It's got a cute little tag, a little spot for spring beauty. Marsh marigold, huh? I'm excited to read what that might say. Okay, and this opens up like this. Nice. Oh, another card. Look at. Oh man, isn't that great? Love that. And look, she did a little film strip. This is just so gorgeous, Brooke. There's a little tuck. I guess there's a little tuck here. Either I lost something or nothing's in there. Big long tuck here. There we go. Thistles. I love thistles. So I bought a thing called a bird sock. And then you put it, and it was already had thistle seed in it and it's for, I don't know why I do this because there's not that many lesser goldfinches, but it's kind of for the little finches. I don't know if the other finches will eat it. And they just hang on to it and eat it. But I hope when the seed falls, some will grow because that'll be so cool. Another beautiful thing. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Look at it. It's a piece of good health. That's so cute. Isn't that the truth? I need good health. Okay, then you got a little card here. And then a little vintage tag here. Come on, I know you opened. So my daughter has been doing my nails, but she's been gone on vacation to Hawaii for over a month. She has relatives there, so it's not her husband's relatives. Preset switch connections, Baldwin, something. So it looks like it's a seating chart, maybe. Huh. Okay, another one. I love the antique cards. I love how you did this. Very nice. Oh, it fell out of my hand. And here's the card. Look at it. Nice, nice. Austria. Made in Austria. Hey, you guys watch that? There's I don't know if it's Netflix or I don't know where it is, because I subscribe to Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, all kinds of. It started out to be less expensive than cable, but now I add so many stations, it's probably the same cost. But anyway, it was about Arnold Schwarzenegger, like a biography. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. Austria. You guys should watch it if you want to. About his body lifting. And then I watched something. YouTube is my favorite channel. I just have to say, there's anything you could want. Okay, I'll tell you a couple things. First of all, I watched Barefoot in the Park. I am on my YouTube, and I do have the premium one, just because I don't know. I don't like commercials. But I watched Barefoot in the Park with Robert Redford and Jane Fonda. Oh my gosh, I just belly laughed. I was just laughing so hard. My husband came in because I was laying down because, you know, me, and I wasn't feeling that great. And so I was laying down and I was watching Barefoot in the Park, and I was just cracking up. He goes, "What's going on?" I go, "Oh, I'm watching Barefoot in the Park. You should watch it." Anyway, really funny. That was funny. And it was free for me on YouTube, and I didn't have any commercials. So maybe on everybody else's YouTube it's free, but with commercials, I don't know. And anyway, so there's another site called, I don't know, it might be Be Amazed. It has lots of bizarre things in there, you know. And so I watched this one, and I'm going to remember what it was I was saying anyway. What was it? Something here. Oh no. Oh, body lifting. So this one guy, he's an average Joe, kind of a slobby looking guy, and he entered a pageant, a thing. I don't know if it was for Mr. I don't know what it was for, but it was a category. It must have been a local. I don't know what it was for, but it's bodybuilding. You know how they come out and they pose and do all that stuff. Well, this guy, guys are gonna die. Okay, so this guy, he's just an average Joe. He decided he was gonna go and be on this. And because he was the only guy in a certain weight category, it wasn't as bad as Chris Farley and that guy, Dirty Dancing guy, Patrick Swayze, and that Chippendales thing that they did on, you know, if you guys watch Saturday Night Live, you'll know what I'm talking about. He's not that big, but he was a flabby guy. Anyway, he was out there and he was doing all those poses, and he was the only one that was in his weight category, and so he won his weight category. It was hilarious. I think it was Be Amazed. It's one of those channels. I watch so many channels. I would rather just go there than just go around anything else, anything on Netflix or anything. I just love to watch YouTube. Of course, I have all of our subscriptions to all the favorite YouTuber, you know, the crafters. But man, there's some great stuff on YouTube. Anyway, I don't know why I'm telling you that, because it was funny. I just pictured that guy doing that stuff, standing there doing that back stuff and those poses, and he's just a guy. Oh, it was so funny. Okay, so this is pretty right here. It's another tag. I'm not going to take it off because when you see all the other stuff I want to share with you, you're going to have to watch this in segments. Okay, so this is look at how she did this. I don't know how she did this, but it looks like she put them together. It looks like there's some kind of batting. They might be sewed together, but I don't see it. You can't see these stitches on the top, so I think she put them together. I like to deconstruct stuff. Okay, so that's that. Look at that, so pretty. Okay, so that's this stuff like this. Now, you guys, I haven't even looked at some of this stuff just because it's a lot. So this is stuff I got from her sale. So you saw the one thing, which I'm very excited about. Here's a package of stuff. And I'm going to open it. I don't remember what it was. So this one, I paid $25 for this one. Let's see. Let me get some scissors so I know I don't want to get yelled at for the crinkle. Let's just go like this. Let's go like this. Sorry, I'm trying to do it the least noisy possible. Okay. So let me make sure I'm in here. So my mom loved blue, and I had another piece of this, so I must have gotten something else from you, Brooke. I don't know, somehow I have another piece of this. Anyway, so I like this, it's right there. Rick Rack thread. You can never have enough thread if you're a whatever I am, if you're a slow stitcher. Oh, look at this. I love the stains. Oh, look at that. My husband and I do stuff like that. Oh, look at that. Oh, I might have to put this on my journal of stitchery, I think. These are just some pretty fabrics. This is so in here is a bunch of beads and fun buttons, things like that. I'm not going to take this out, Brooke, because it'll just make a disaster. It's like that. Okay. Look at this beautiful. I just love I mostly bought this because of my mom, because she liked I might be able to use this in some of this in my, because she liked blue and yellow together. The little pretty fabric. I got so much stuff, guys. This is just one of them. Chenille. And here's another. It feels like an old sheet. So that's pack number 1. Okay, I'm walking this over here because I have too much stuff. All right, the next one is, this was just laying here. So I bought a bunch of felt from her, and felted wool, because I'm gonna make one of those. So I have this group of girls. There's about 9, I think, of them in there, and several of them have sent me those. Let's see if I have it right here. You know those corner pockets that have it, it's like, you know, embroidered with the initial, and they all wanted that. And I go, well, and I wasn't sure, so I bought one for myself to see how they put it together. And so yeah, I think I'm doing that for Christmas for all these girls. So I wanted a bunch of different felts to choose from. So I got that. This was tissue paper that was on the top of the journal. And so I'll keep that in the tissue paper stash. Look at these. Oh, is that amazing? I used to use these. In fact, I still have one that was my daughter's, and I forget what it is. I have it in one of the journals somewhere that I have. And I used to do cloth diapers when we went into the ministry after being, my husband was assistant vice president at a corporation, and title insurance, I don't know. Anyway, so he made really good money, and then went into the ministry. Our salary was cut in half, and then in half again, because the board, the pastor, he went on as assistant pastor. The pastor who hired him said he'd do whatever, and we thought, well, we could hone everything down and get by and move out of the big expensive house, move to a smaller house, all that, to be in the ministry. And then when he went to the board, after we already gave notice, note to self, make sure you get all the, note for all of you young'uns, make sure you get a for sure, approval that you're, whatever the salary was, because then the board wouldn't pay whatever the pastor said, so they even cut it more. So we really, and by that time we weren't going to go back and say, yeah, they're not going to do this or that or pay us the correct amount. So anyway, during that time when stuff was really, we lived in a house that had all kinds of fruit trees and stuff, figs and grapes, all this stuff. So I was able to make my own food, and then I had to switch to the diaper. Oh, not glamorous cloth diapers, but the pins are really nostalgic and cool. So I got that. You guys are gonna die. So I got, this was tied around, I love a tool like this. This was tied around the, this was tied around the journal. And I really like this because I like to, when I do some slow stitching, I like to, let's say I put it on something and I would bunch it all up and kind of just get it all down, and it makes really cool texture. So there's that one. This is a tablecloth I got with really pretty embroidery on it. You can never have enough embroidery stuff if you want to do slow stitching. That's what that is. This looks like a, I like the way the fabric feels. It's a heavy sheet, I think. It seems like it's a sheet, or maybe I don't know, but I like the dogwood on it. Okay. I told you guys, okay, I'm gonna move this over here. So you can see the pile of stuff I got going over there. Oh, good. I don't want it, no crunching. So this is pretty, nice color. Some kind of, they look like towels, right? Are they towels? Probably a dish towel maybe, or something. Okay. Now I think I won she had a giveaway. Sometimes I get lucky. I know I won Juanita's. Actually two, oh no, Carol Laws. Was it Carol Laws? Yeah, Carol Laws. She gave away 3 things and I won 2 of them. But, you know, she goes, you can't win twice. That day I was lucky, I don't know. Okay, I'm walking over here a little bit. What's bad about this scrunchie? So I'm super happy because I won this, you know, and at the end of the sale she does a giveaway because I really wanted this one if I won. So, because this is perfect. Look at that. Little tea towel. Look at, oh, ooh, oh. I love to use these in stitching. These, I just love that. So anyway, it's over there. Now I got some fabric. I can't remember what all the categories were on some of this stuff. And I look like a slow. Okay. But, oh, this is newer fabric, but I did like some of it. I like the colors of it. I usually use everything vintage, which I'm kind of a snob that way, but I liked this. I loved this, the rulers. And all the stuff about stitching, so. And buttons, look at the button ones. And this is just a little teeny baby blue. Just little round circles. And then sewing, look at that. Okay, there's that one. I got another one here. This looks like it's red and blue, which kind of will go nicely with what I'm doing on my thing here. So, got a little pouch here of red and blue. I gotta sit down again. My back is killing me. Red and blue goodies. Oh, I got an old vintage, that's a vintage metal button. I'm sorry, this is glary. What's it of? Looks like, I don't know what that is. Anyway, and really cool sequins. That will be fun to use on here. Put a few sequins. Yeah, I'm into it. And that's this there. Some more of that, this stuff is really great. That would be even nice too for my journal of stitchery. Oh look, chicken wire. This will be so good for a, what do you call that stuff? Mixed media. Let's put that right up here so I'm not scared. Oh, yarn, wooden spool, fun little thingies, just a little, oh, check it out. Nylon bead cord, stronger than silk, and it has a little clasp on here. I like the clasp. I haven't done jewelry in a long time, but I did a lot, so it's nice to have this is a vintage looking clasp. Okay, bias tape, other tape. Beautiful crocheted trim. And oh, look at this guy. Oh, that's gonna definitely have to go in there. More thread. It's a lovely little doily thingy. Little trees. Little red a little check. Plaid. Oh, I like this. Oh, I have to show you something. I wonder how far down it is. Just a second. Don't go anywhere. I don't know where I got this from. Oh well, it's a little snip of fabric that has cherries on it that is all bright and looks brand new, but it's not. You can tell it's vintage. I want to use that somewhere on my stitchery maybe. Pretty little doily. Some tulle. Is that what you call this? look at the lady with the dog. Okay, Pam. Oh, it's a little Scotty dog. What's the matter? They don't like cats? You know, guys, I was always a dog person. We had Huskies for about 20 years. Please don't do that, people. No Huskies. They're just crazy. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty right here. Anyway, they got oh, here's a cat. Yes, there is a boy and a cat. Yes. Okay. I take that back, fabric. Oh, part of this one. I know what this is. I had several of these too, these Australia bags, and I sent them. You know who I sent these to? Brooke. I sent one to Rachel, one to Sarah, and one to Judy. One of these bags, because I had so many of them from Johnny. Oh, look at this. Now this is nice. It's a quilt square, nice and old and threadbare. This is the stuff I like, just like that. More lace. Oh, look at this. Is this a tape? Is it the whole tablecloth? It is the whole tablecloth of the topper. Huh, maybe I'll put that on my table out there. I have a little round. Do you guys remember? Maybe, I mean, I'm probably older than most of you people. More chenille. But in the 60s, there were these. Everything was sort of space age and stuff. So I have this table that's round. It like fits four, so it's really small. It's round. Okay, quit hitting that. It's round. And it has bucket chairs that swivel around. And it's a original antique or whatever. I guess it's not antique. It's not 100 years old, but anyway, that would fit on there good. But yeah, we have this round table. Space age. This is like that. Now I've already opened this one because I took something out of it and used it, I think. I love all these. I love this guy. Oh, I think I used something in. I wonder if I could. Anyway, I don't want to say what I used it in because then it's something else. Okay, like that. Very good. Okay, going over here. I only have 2 more bags. All right, it's not going to work. Okay, we got another one here, just like that. And got the tulle, some wonderful old buttons. Crochet doily dealy thing. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Embroidery lessons, yes. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love this. I forgot I bought this. Huh, okay. This is a nice little card. Okay. Algeria. Copyright 1892 by the Singer Company. Now what I guess he's making it or somebody's making it. French Providence on the north coast of Africa. Huh. I like that. Okay. A little fun thing here, Central Park. The Seda Fountain. Look at this. It's that little, looks like tissue, dressmaker like tissue. Boys and men's clothing. I guess I should do a sewing journal. I mean, I have a sewing thing, but I use it for something else. Simplicity. They have a price on here. 15 cents. What are they up to now, guys? I don't even know. Probably a lot. Okay. I haven't made that kind of thing in a long time. I will tell you what I'd made. So my granddaughter, she went to Hawaii with her family, and she wanted me to make one of those memory bears. Have you all heard of that, where you make out of fabric from her boyfriend's sweater that was all messed up? And I said, okay, sure. She goes, well, can I have it before I go? I thought, okay, CJ, maybe. I'm talking, it was just a week away, so, I mean, you know, that's a lot to do. It's a lot to get done, but I got it done. It's turned out cute, because I'm awesome. Okay, another one here, like this. Okay. This looks like it might be pink. Duh, Rick Rack. A little grouping of fun things. I get to put all of this away and figure out where to put it. That's just always so fun. Pink, pink, crochet, crochet. So I shouldn't have to buy anything for a really long time, but I will. I'll buy stuff. More thread. I love this kind of stuff. I just do. So what do you think? Is that supposed to be a carnation, maybe? Well, because it looks, this part looks like carnation. I don't know. I don't know enough about that, but I like it. It's nice. I'm patting it. Oh, here's another quilty piece with some holes. Like it. I like the all tatted stuff. Oh no, it's tied off by the other hole. Not the holes, people. This is interesting feeling. It's very silky, silky feeling. But then it looks woven. Fabric, fabric, fabric. 50s tablecloth. This looks so 60s to me, right here. Let's see, I gotta pick something up here. Look, isn't that so 60s? These big flowers and the pink and the color should be pink. A lot of times I have pink and orange, but not this one. It's not pink and orange. Cherries were big on the tablecloths, I will say that. And some more chenille. Okay, now we're done with this one. Oh, a little bag of goodies. Did I show this already? A bead and some fun stuff. I can't wait to figure out putting those beads somewhere. Like that, and then only this is the last one, guys. Oh, and then another thing she gave me for free, which was nice of her. It's another blue and a blue one. Rick Rack, beads. Fun, fun, fun. I love that color. Okay. Same guy. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Ooh, I like this guy. Oh, this is a different one than I've seen. Because it has, I like this part that's sewed here. I mean, I like the whole thing, but that's different than what I've seen with the other ones. Okay. Oh, look how delicate that is. Trying to figure out what it is. That may be a lemon? I don't know. Oh, I like the trim on here. Very nice. Okay, more fabric. Fabric. Ooh, this is the same one. Should be yellow. And then more of the yellow. Okay. And then she was really cute because she had a couple couple of the things on her was it one of her on her a couple of the items in her sale was a box like this that was filled with stuff. And I said, oh, she goes, "Oh, did you why?" You know, because I was outbid for it. I said, "Well, I just really like the box." I was buying it for the box, and so so yeah, look at this. Isn't this cute? Cigar box. It's Cuban, Spanish something. Look. So I want to just put stuff in there. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so now you saw my haul from Brooke, and you probably have opinions about me now because I have so much stuff. And you saw the beautiful journal. The journal over here, pretty, like this and like that, and all the fun stuff. So thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate you all. And until next time.